Hello. So today we are going to be talking about adjectives. We'll start with our objective. The student will be able to define, identify, and use adjectives. Okay. So adjectives are important because they help us describe what we're talking about. Okay. So that's the definition. An adjective is a describing word. So we are going to use adjectives in our writing to describe things. It makes it more interesting to listen to read, to when somebody reads it to you, it's just more interesting. I can get a mental picture of what you're trying to tell me if you're using adjectives in your different or in your writing. So it just makes it more interesting to listen to, and it gives me a mental picture when I'm reading your writing or when another person is reading your writing. We can kind of feel or see what you are wanting us to feel or see as the reader, okay? So, some different adjectives that you might use are colors. If you tell me what the color of something is, that is describing that thing, okay? You might say it's soft, or if you're describing a dog, you might say it's furry, it has long hair, or it has short hair. So, you're telling me how long or short something is, or if it's furry, fluffy, soft, rough, stuff like that. Those are all describing words. If I was describing the cheeseburger I ate for dinner, I could say the juicy hamburger. I had a juicy hamburger on top of a soft bun, and then my melting cheese was dripping down the sides. I had some crunchy lettuce and cold tomatoes on top with another soft bun put on top. So that kind of gives you a mental picture of what I ate. So that is what we want in your writing, okay? So, like I said, you can talk about juicy, you could say rough, soft, hard. All of those are different adjectives that you can use, okay? So, when it comes to your writing time, I want you guys to go back. I want you to look at what you're writing about, and I want to make sure you guys are using enough descriptive words or adjectives to give your reader a mental picture or to describe what you're talking about enough so that you get your point across if it's in your opinion piece. You're describing it enough so that I fully understand your opinion, okay? So that's what we're going to be working on in our writing is adding more adjectives so that I can see the mental picture. Okay, so an adjective is a describing word, okay? So some things you might say are fluffy, long, brown, hairy, um, shiny, or smooth. Um, some other ones could be, you could describe the texture. So maybe it's bumpy or it's pokey, stuff like that, okay? So go back in your writing, look for descriptive words. If you don't have any, I want you to add some so that you get used to using it and so that when it comes time to share our writing, our readers are more engaged and they can see what you want them to see, okay? So that's what adjectives